You search for something online, and within seconds, you get thousands of answers. But here's the problem, not all of them are true. Welcome back. So far in our IC3 digital citizenship journey of the Global Standard 6, we've learned how to build and protect our digital identity and how to behave responsibly online. Now we're moving into a critical skill, that is researching information online, because in today's world, information is everywhere, but accuracy is not guaranteed. Anyone can create a website, post an article, or share an opinion, and it can look just as real as factual information. So how do you know what to trust? In this lesson, you'll learn how to evaluate information properly, avoid misinformation, and make smarter decisions online. We will look at practical techniques like comparing sources, checking credibility, and using a powerful method called AAOCC to verify information. So you won't just search, you will search smart. Let's get into it. I'm going to share my slides in a bit. So far, so good. We come to the end of our lesson 2, and this is going to be our last, objective for this lesson. And right after that, you're going to get a quiz with about 9 questions just to test your understanding. So stick and stay. So researching information online. Can you really trust everything online? And I'm sure the answer to this is a big no. So you Google something and get thousands of results. Yeah? But what's the question? Which one is actually correct? And how do you verify? How do you trust it? Okay. Then we say that we've got this reality of the internet. Anyone can create a website. It's not difficult. Using WordPress, you can watch some tutorials on YouTube to get it done. And not all information online is accurate or reliable, and no global authority controls all content. So you need to have that in mind, okay? So the responsibility is on you to verify whatever information you consume online. Yeah. Then when it comes to a real life example, like you searching for health advice, now you've got ChatGPT, you put it in, it gives you lots of information. One site will say, okay, do this. Another site will say, don't do it. So which one do you really trust and how do you verify? So these are some examples we confronted with every day of our lives. So in order to go around it, you need to start smart and compare what sources. Yeah. So don't rely on one website. Visit multiple sources. Look for consistent information and use books or libraries to confirm. So this is how you just get the right stuff out of the lot. Yeah. Then the AAOCC rule, which is something very important you need to know, that is when evaluating information. So is it correct? So that is the first A, accuracy. The second A talks about authenticity. Is it real? Is it credible? Then the O, is it objective or is it biased? Then the currency, is it up to date? When last was the website updated? The information you're reading, maybe it was updated in 1846. And the coverage, is it complete? Does it cover everything that you're looking for, or just some bits and pieces of it? So just have that in mind. And you also need to look through for errors. Okay, so spelling mistakes. So if a website is misinforming you, you need to check for spelling mistakes, the grammar being used on the website. So once you see some of these stuff, wrong fact or statistics, then it means no, this information that you're consuming is not right. So if a site looks careless, info may not be reliable, and this is how you check for that. Okay. Then you need to check the date. So is the information recent? Outdated info definitely equates risky decisions. Then old tech or medical advice. So you need to look at it. And who is behind it? So who wrote it? Who is the author of that particular article you're reading? And the organization responsible for that. So you need to visit it, check the About Us website page, the mission statement of that particular web page you are visiting, and the background. So this should at least inform you of whether it is credible or not. So you don't just consume. So ask, are they credible? Visit other sources. Okay. Then when searching for information online, you also need to check the website URL. So I would always recommend that when visiting website and probably you want to make payment, make sure it's secured. Where we have an S attached, HTTPS, Hypertext Transfer Protocol with a secured bit. So when we get into networking, I'll get to explain how it all connects. So is it a trusted domain? .edu.gov, usually reliable, okay? And unknown or suspicious sites, you need to be cautious. That's it. And those within the academic fraternity, we look at references. So you write that the site provides sources. Are there citations or links? Can you verify the information elsewhere? No sources definitely is that red light signal. No, you don't need to trust it. Then bias, you need to be off bias. Yes, so does the site show both sides? Is it for or against, or only one opinion? Is it trying to inform or persuade? So you need to think critically about this. So this is level 1, stuff you need to know. So when we advance to level 2, that is when we start doing all the research. How do I click? How do I see out? How do I look for using the Boolean operators and all of that? Yeah. So watch out for ads. Too many ads selling product services. If that's what you see on the website, then it might influence the information. Then also we've got blogs, wikis, and what social media. I'm just opening your eyes to what's out there. You need to know then level 1. So anyone can post content, not always expect. Always verify from other sources. And real life red flags, clickbait headlines. Then they'll just post something, or maybe the president of the United States has been shot or is critically ill. They just want you to click, you go there, nothing really important is going on. Okay, too good to be true claims. They'll bombard your feet with, oh, okay, you do this business, you're gonna get rich overnight. Please, it doesn't work like that. You need to work for it. Then if you don't have any author or sources, then forget about it. Broken links, you click, then it takes you, then you can't really even see the next page. Emotional or exaggerated tone. So you need to read in between the lines to get the right stuff. So the practical tip to get away with all of these misinformation is to compare multiple websites, check author credibility, look for references, verify with trusted sources, and question everything. Yeah? So what's the key takeaway here? The internet is powerful, but not everything online is true. And that is 100%. Let's give it 1,000%. So your job is to think, check, and verify. So there's a mini activity for you. Google a topic, compare 3 different websites, ask which is most reliable and why. Yes, so as I always say, you want to learn more about the Global Standard 6, head over to certiport.com/IC3. You want to learn more about what I've been doing since 2017, you head over to fittsgh.net. So it's all about equipping you with the right skill set for jobs in this 21st century, and you cannot get it wrong with the IC3 GS6. Okay, it gives you a solid foundation which has been mapped to the Global Digital Literacy Council. So after learning, I'm going to encourage you to get certified, and I'll keep updating the channel with more lessons to make it easier for you to go through, understand it, and get certified. So if this has helped you, please, if you've not followed, if you've not subscribed, do so. Share it with a friend. See you in my next lesson. Blessings. Bye-bye.